Hello guys, this is the SWTOR guy here. Welcome back to another top 5. Not so long ago there was a little hint on one of my videos what I'm gonna make. So, let's just go in. There is a lot of achievements in this game, like a lot of achievements. But actually if you're checking a lot of achievements, some of them makes no sense at all to doing it, or just like what the hell, why, it just makes no sense. So here are the top 5 achievements that makes no sense at all. Coming in at number 5 is Circa Biohazard achievement. Now, if you checking all of the planets, everything else is like, okay, you need to kill like 500 persons, or maybe even 1,000 persons on Alderaan, which was sick, or even 1,500 on Oricon, which is like, okay, that is a little rough, but almost 2,000 players on CZ-198 is ridiculous. It just makes no sense. It just like, if you're talking like these days, it's ridiculous. It makes no sense at all. Like, if you're just talking about it, like just going in, like go out, go kill, just makes so much work. And there is a lot of people like going into CZ now, to be perfectly honest. So nowadays it's really hard to do Circa Biohazard, if you ask me. I think you just need to reduce it or something, because this one makes no sense at all. Coming in at number 4 is Scrubby Looking Nerf Hunter. I know it's a weird one, or maybe not Hunter, sorry, not Hunter. I know it's a little bit weird, but this one is actually also makes no sense. It's actually on the world bosses, that is why it makes no sense. So let's just go how you do this achievement. First, you need to go to one of the places in Alderaan, one of the top high places, and you need to do a heroic. And it's a heroic 2, I think, and they just go, you need to kill a couple of droids, need to destroy some weapons, and after that there is the boss coming out, and after that there is this pet coming out. And I don't really understand why is this an achievement. Like, the heroic everything is just an achievement, which is alright, like the heroics are alright, but this one makes no sense. Why is this Nerf thing is an achievement? Maybe it's like an Easter egg for Nerf hurters, to nerfing people, or Nerf stuffs. I don't really get it, but to me, this achievement, it makes no sense. Then if it makes sense if, like, for example, giving achievements to every single like golden bosses, which is okay, but just only this one, I really don't get this one. Coming in at number 3 is Dreadtooth. Frenzied or Dreadtooth, whatever, all of them pretty much. Corrupted, Frenzied, and Nightmarish. I mean, this one is a little bit okay, but I really don't understand why receiving 4 achievements for 4 different, like, I don't know, that's called like different types of like boss kills or something, but the boss is pretty much the same. If you given an achievement for 1 and for 10 stacks, that's alright, but why are you giving an achievement for 7 and 4? I really don't get this one, to be perfectly honest. It just makes no sense. Why do you need to do this for a world boss? Like, the world bosses should be a high level, should be like really hard to kill, but this one is just like, okay, let's go for 4 stacks achievements and 7 stacks achievements, and then maybe the 10 stacks, and not even giving anything else. Like, the 10 stacks and the 25 one, I mean the 10, the 0 stacks and the 10 stacks makes sense, but the other 2 is just not for me. Coming in at number 2 is, actually, I'm just gonna call this titles. Like, this one, to be perfectly honest, I really don't understand why they are done this. There is this little thing in the possessions called titles. Now, first of all, if you're getting this, okay, you got the Carta Collector, Crime Lord, Skip Tracer, Space Pirate, Blockade Runner. These are just the tier 1s. And they give you 0 points. 0 points But not just that, but if you're getting like the blockade runner and everything else, then that's it. Why is this in the achievements? And for example, the Winter Warrior and every other like those, why is not in the achievements? Like there is like hundreds of thousands of titles they are announced or released from the cartel market, and none of them are in this achievements. And if they are not, or not, you guys not introduced it like BioWare, why is this one here? This 5 here? It just makes no fucking sense at all. So these achievements, the titles, are, to be perfectly honest, for me, makes no sense. Let's go talk about the honorable mentions. This one is not all of them, but some of the achievements in here is ridiculous. So I'm just gonna go for vehicles. Still in the possessions. This one's like, there is a few of the achievements here which is like pretty okay. So for example, the GCI ones are actually okay. Like you need to acquire these vehicles, acceptable. But a lot of the cartel market ones, again, are makes no sense. Like there is a few of them what you can get from the cartel market. If they all wanted to like release like a collection out of these, then they just need to release it just or just from the cartel market or from the game itself. Like the Dazzler one is actually from the game, but this one is actually from cartel market. This one as well, and that's why you have cartel gearhead. But there is like other gearhead where you can get like, for example, Aerotech Collector, Aerotech Lancer, Aerotech Nathian, which is pretty much from the, I think it's from the cartel market, at least one of them, but I'm not quite sure. This one is alright. This one as well. Some of them are actually alright, but the Sportster is actually from the cartel market. So some of the achievements, they just need to like redo this, because some of them are seriously makes no sense at all. Like if you wanted to collect like collectors or anything, they just need to do it like cartel market and the in-game rewards specific, I think. But still, there is like a lot of vehicles or like things are not introduced in this as well, so it's just missing here as well. But well, what do you say? And coming in at number 1, this is the most ridiculous one, is Swordmasters. This is what I showed you guys not so long ago, the Swordmaster achievement. Why is this one in the game? You asking the question, I'm asking the question as well, because I really don't know. First of all, you have the Caterham Honor Sword, acceptable. You have the Eliminator's Dual Edge Viper Sword, okay, and the Gladiator Striker Tech Blade, okay. These are pretty much from the cartel market, everything. But if you getting these, for example, like today's perspective, the Caterham Honor Sword back in the day worth it like I don't know, maybe like 100k, which is okay. This one, for now, the Caterham Honor Sword, now worth 17 million. The Eliminator Dual Edge Viper Sword, which is worth like 3.3 million and 500k, and the Gladiators, I don't know. But okay, let's say you acquire it for what? For getting a 0-point achievement? Just saying, okay, I got the Swordmaster, so that means, oh my god, he's got a Caterham Honor Sword? No. The reason why it's here, because they just wanted to get in here. And there is 100. Why is there another platinum one for the sabers, like the Arbiter lightsabers? Why is there no achievement for that? Because that is probably one of the fucking hardest lightsabers you can get. But no, they just putting the Caterham Honor Sword there, which makes no sense at all. To be perfectly honest, this achievement is probably in all of the achievements which makes no sense. 0 points, it's that you can get like 100 points if you're just collecting points. but no points. Like, if you're getting all free, okay, what you can do, you're just reselling it. That's all. But you wasted probably like 12 or 11 million for a cat runner sword for an achievement. That makes no sense at all, to be perfectly honest. Guys, I hope you guys did enjoy it. And let me know in the comment section below what do you guys want to see in top 5. So write down categories or suggestions. I accept anything. Hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.